Collection that is mostly shut off to the public. Well, that's until now.
Live in the D was allowed to take a look at what you don't see on display at the Detroit Historical Museum.
In fact, only about 1% of the collection is actually on display to the public. Our video journalist, Alex Atwell, got a look at what we usually don't see.
Even though I come here every single day for work, I always get amazed. I always get that feeling of nostalgia and that feeling of pride that we really are doing something good. We really are holding on to these treasures, and that's what they are. They're the treasures of Detroit. They live right here. Where we're at right now is the Collections Resource Center for the Detroit Historical Society. We have over 90,000 square feet of storage space. This is where we house almost 250,000 artifacts related to Detroit's history. You know, we weren't always the Motor City. We were the Lumber City. We were the Railroad City. We were the Fur Trade City. With our automotive collection, one of the things that we do is we put our vehicles in what we call a preservation state. And just one of those many steps is encapsulating them in an air-filled bubble. This is a 1916 Packard V12 or Twin Six. This was actually Henry Joy's personal car. Henry Joy was the owner and founder of Packard Motor Car Company here in Detroit. When they finally closed Tiger Stadium, we were able to go in and get a lot of the material, including the seats, the scoreboard, lockers from the locker room, the turnstiles, the front gate, and most of the signs. This is the Sanders ice cream cart, vendor's cart from the popular Detroit ice cream and chocolate company, Sanders. Yeah, you'd probably see several of these around Detroit, maybe one or two strolling around Belle Isle. This is one of two Cobra chassis that Ford purchased in the 1960s. This is the convertible Roadster. Yeah, this is the only one that they ever made of this. It's just a styling prototype or a concept car. So we have a large collection of fire helmets. One of the symbols of the fire department were the speaking trumpets or bugles. And the number of bugles kind of indicated your rank inside the department. You can see there's a lot of bugles on this one. He would have been one of the top chiefs in the Detroit Fire Department. So this we actually found a couple of years ago. This was a bullet, and according to our records, it was pulled out of the leg of a Civil War soldier from Detroit. And we did a little bit more research and found out that we had other items from the same soldier, including the canteen, that the bullet actually passed through before it hit him in the leg. So it probably slowed the bullet and saved his life, and you can still see the blood-soaked wool covering on the metal canteen. After the amusement park at Boblo Island closed, we were able to get a lot of items from the park. But this would have been an actual working clock right when you got off of the docks when you took the boat from Detroit to the island. Well, with all the interest in cycling in the city, we were really quite surprised to find this map, which is a color-coded map of all the roads in Detroit in the 1890s, 1896 to be exact. Detroit was a very large cycling city, and the color codes depict the type of surface that the road is made out of. And you can see what roads were made out of what type of surface, and would have been very important for cyclists more than 100 years ago. Well, Detroit has always been a very resilient city. Its industry, its people, its culture. The artifacts that we have here are really key to understanding and learning about the past. We have the ability to keep them long-term, keep them safe, keep them secure. We can learn from the past to see where we're going in the future.
Joining us now live in the studio is Joel Stone, the senior curator at the museum. Thank you for being with us, Joel.
Thank you, Jason.
Good to see you. You brought in some, I shake your hand, but look, show everybody you've got the white glove treatment going on.
Got to have those.
You brought in some other stuff to have a look-see. Tell us about the event coming up in April in a moment after we've taken our tour on the table here.
Well, the event in April actually be a nice way to introduce it.
Okay, excellent.
April 18th, Detroit was claimed to be the city of champions in 1935.
Okay.
And that's kind of what I'm going with. But I figured I'd start with opening day. I mean, the Tigers are coming on, really coming out of spring training strong. So we're going to start with a little baseball here.
All right.
And I did bring a little baseball. It's a baseball. It's signed by many of the Tigers, Charlie Gehringer, Ty Cobb, but it's also signed by Babe Ruth, which makes it rather unusual and a neat part of our collection.
Signed in what kind of ink that would last that long?
Well, it's good India ink. If you use a proper ink, today we'd use a Sharpie.
Yeah.
But back then it was a good India ink, and it's lasted quite a while. We have many balls that didn't. They've faded, but this one really still has.
I have a baseball that I caught at Tiger Stadium that I had signed on a Monday night baseball game that, ABC was in town and they had the broadcasters in, and I had Ernie Harwell sign it and Paul Carey, Tim McCarver, Al Michaels,
wow.
Jim Palmer, and all those ballpoint signatures are fading now.
Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, the archival ink, that good old India ink, was a wonderful thing.
Okay, that is a very nice decanter there. What is?
Well, the decanter was given to Eddie Tolan. Again, we're talking 1935. Detroit had 23 national champions. Everything from skeet shooting to fencing to boxing. Of course, this is Joe Lewis's time. Skating. Eddie Tolan was the fastest man on earth. A Detroiter who raced around here for a very long time. Gar Wood was the fastest man on the water and helped Detroit just absolutely master speedboating, which we're still doing in Detroit.
We have a scale replica here?
This is a scale replica of his final boat, Miss America 10, and it was rigged with 4 12-cylinder Packard engines, all geared together to get the thing going. And it's
I gotta get a picture of that.
Beautiful model.
And what you can't see right here is the fine detail on this string that looks like rope. It's wrapped around perfectly and then goes right out here onto this.
They did a wonderful job of it, and this is a real nice model. We also have a larger model. If you go to our Gallery of Culture at the Detroit Historical Museum, we've got a model that's about twice as big as that.
I see we have a boxing glove, a basketball jersey, and a skate.
Well, one of the things I wanted to emphasize was we don't just collect the old stuff. We're collecting the new stuff. So Emmanuel Stewart signed one of the Kronk boxing gloves. We've got a jersey there from the basketball, the women's basketball team, the Shock. And then we've got a pair of ice skates that Dan Cleary gave us after the Red Wings made their last run.
I was going to pick this up, but I'm not going. I don't have any white gloves on.
After they made their last run at the Stanley Cup. So we're not only keeping the old stuff around for Detroiters, we're collecting the new stuff. So in 100 years, they've got these things to look back on.
So one more time, give us the date in April that...
April 18th, we've got an event at the Detroit Historical Museum. Charles Avison wrote the book, and he's going to be there to present at 7 o'clock at the Detroit Historical Museum.
And where is that located?
That is on Woodward Avenue in the heart of the Cultural Center.
How about that? All right. Well, Joel, thank you so much for coming in and bringing all this with you and doing the white glove treatment.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Jason.
All right, let's go over to Tati and Chuck.